Are you against me?
I can't be with you, man.
You're not with me.
No. I like the athletic game. I got to go with the Flyers right now. I got to go.
So you're telling me you're going to be a Flyer. You're going to be an Old Town Flyer.
I'm going to be an Old Town Flyer.
Join me at Sunset Beach. All right? I'm a shooter. I'm a scorer.
At the Old Town Flyer.
All right, and here's the thing with the parks. You do get a boost depending on which affiliation you pick. Now, there's been a lot of questions about the park, and I know a lot of people want to see these. But hold on, wait, don't go travel yet.
I ain't traveling yet.
He's just trying to show off. Right now, we are at
by the way,
Old Town Flyers.
You can't just travel whenever you want,
right.
By the way.
So let's talk about this a little bit. So
that's what Rival Days was about. Which
we're going to get into all this, but I'm gonna read you guys some stuff. So what does it mean to be an Old Town Flyer? Old Town Flyers are all about looking good on the court. They like the flashy passes and the size-ups. They're also tight defenders that may lead to quite a few fast breaks capped off with an alley-oop dunk. So these are the flashy players. This is where you're going to want to come if you're going to want to be that flashy type of player. Now let's talk about the other parks, right? Should we kind of stay on here, on topic here? Should we travel? Let's go travel to...
No. Well, let's talk about the whole...
Well, hold on.
Ability
I want to talk about the parks
you want
first.
To talk about
and then we'll
you want me to go travel?
Yeah, so go travel.
Right,
so how you travel in NBA 2K15 is really simple. So as Ronnie is doing his jog, and we'll get into what you could do. It's not just jogging this year. You're not just going to be jogging around. We're going to get into all this very shortly.
Yes, absolutely.
Pan the camera to the left, though, because we got to show off some of the natural, living, breathing world that goes on around you.
Is that a bus over there?
That is a bus.
There's a tow truck. There's a train up there.
There's a cop car coming by, so y'all better be appropriate to each other on the court. Let's go and travel to another court. So when you're on these courts, and you can't travel off the start, and we're going to get into this right now. Let's go to Rivet City right there.
Oh, look at that. What is that?
The Jordan Rec Center. I think a lot of people are going to be playing on Jordan Rec Center. But let's go over to Rivet City. So Rivet City is going to be your place for a more grittier type. And right now, when you come in here, I know a lot of people are asking about leaderboards and statistics. You're going to see right here.
This is that beautiful concept.
You're going to see the ranking and also the highest rep in Old Town when you enter this park. So you're going to see your points per game average. You're the only person wandering these parks, so this is like an exclusive first look at everything. So welcome to Rivet City right here, as you're seeing on the screen. The Rivet City Rough Riders are the physical type. What they don't swat out of the air will end up being rebounded. And on the offensive side of the ball, stay clear unless you're fond.
Man. Town is dead.
Stay clear unless you're fond of being posterized by a slam so hard it will literally shake the screen. So the Rivet City Rough Riders is definitely going to be the home for the grittier, in-your-face, powerful players out there.
This is so awesome.
And this is a really cool park. And check out that 2K Sportsman right there.
That's where I'm camped
out. Chilling in the background.
That's 2K Police right there.
Yes.
That's where I'm going to be
playing
sitting.
Under the pollution, man. You got to be tough when you're playing under pollution. But what a cool park. And you can check out the grittier backboards, the rims.
This thing is just living, breathing.
And this is all going to be filmed in 3 days.
Real quick, we're going to talk about Rival Days in a second.
Yes.
Just so you guys understand, we're going to talk about rep in a second too.
Yes.
But I am not I have higher rep than you normally would.
And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Now we have one more. Let's go to the home where I'm going to be balling. This is my affiliation. This is what I'm going to be squatting up with my friends. Those who want to join me, this is where it's going to happen. We're going to get that number one point.
Come on, you want to join me.
This is the Sunset Beach Ballers. I come from Southern California, and even though up here in Northern California they say, hey, we got real beaches, they're not real beaches unless you're down in Southern California. And this is what it reminds me of so much, as that Miami vibe.
Popo.
This is, and yes, there's police patrolling around as well. This is the Sunset Beach Ballers in Running 2K. Let's give them a shot of the water, the beach. Let's look at how beautiful this park is. This is where I'm going to be balling. And when you're balling,
it is a pretty park.
The Sunset Beach Ballers are all about scoring. Anybody that knows my play style, I love to score. I love to shoot. And from layups to mid-range jumpers to long threes, these players cannot be left open for 1 second. So if you want to be that sharpshooter type, you want to be the shooting, scoring type, Sunset Beach is where you're going to want to be. So this is going to be the park that I believe I'm going to be rolling with and playing on. And again,
sand.
Not only you see the sand, you can see the water out there in the background. Not only is this just an awesome park, but each park has a different style of courts.
Still like going to get a burger at the over there.
Visually, all these parks differentiate from each other as well as statistically. So, with that said, to be clear on how affiliations work, and by the way, shout out to Jay, the dev behind Park.
Oh, absolutely.
The vision behind Park. We're going to put up this
yeah.
entire this entire blog after this stream. It's going to break down everything about the park stuff. Information that you're getting right now is coming directly from Jay.
Jay is the guy behind this,
thank
and
you so much
he
for
dropped
this.
so much info for us, and we really appreciate it. Should I go into the rec center, or what am I doing?
Hold on about the rec center. I don't think people are that excited about the rec center. Just hang on about the rec center.
Maybe we don't even show the rec center this
with that
broadcast.
said, you can be a shooter in Rivet City or a big in Sunset Beach. It's not like it limits you to the type of player you are.
I'm going back to
the
my
boosts
town.
you receive are meant to only be complementary to areas that you may be focused on. They will not make you dominate in any discipline. This is just adding to what kind of player you are. So you want to specialize in things. I can go play as a shooter in any of the parks.
Yeah.
But you're going to get those small
Only if you can travel, though.
Only if you can travel.
And there's only 2 ways you can travel.
That's a great segue. So let's hit L2 for a minute so we can show the people this. How do you squad up? When you're on a park and there's going to be my players running around, you hit the L2 button.
There's no one here,
and there's no one here, but you're going to see all the rep and all the players that are in that park. To the left, you're going to see the affiliation that they're associated with, and I'll get to that in a minute. You're going to see Ronnie's an overall 63.